factors that affect wages, right? Now, what are those other factors that affect wages? That is what we are about to discuss, right? Now, some of these might be new terms for you, but don't worry, I'll explain each one of these. Wage elasticity of labor demand. Similarly, you have wage elasticity of labor supply, right? What that is, you might have guessed through the name, but we'll discuss this in detail. Labor supply, wage elasticity of supply. Then you have wage discrimination. Wage discrimination, again, this is something that is getting a lot of importance nowadays, and a lot of cases are being highlighted of wage discrimination. So we'll come to that part as well, right? Now, think about this. So I think wage discrimination would cover all. Okay, fine. So think about this. So far, Preet, we have talked about that the only two factors that are important in determining wages in any market is labor supply and labor demand, right? We have looked at it where the labor supply is equal to labor demand, that is the equilibrium in labor market, that will determine the equilibrium wage, and that will determine how much quantity of labor will be hired in the market. Okay, but there are some other factors that affect wages as well. So let's first talk about the wage elasticity of labor demand. Now, wage elasticity of labor demand is what? How much will be the change? So it's a formula, just like the other measures of elasticity that you would remember from your AS. It measures wage elasticity of labor demand, calculates that how much will be the change in demand of labor due to change in wages, wage elasticity of labor demand, right? Now, what it actually captures is that how much will be the change in demand for labor given certain change in wages, percentage change in quantity demanded of labor, right? So let's say QDL divided by percentage change in wages. Now let's think this through. Wages obviously are inversely related to, demand for labor is obviously inversely related to wages, which means higher the wages, lower the demand for labor, lower the wages, higher the demand for labor, and so on, right? But I mean, not in every occupation, the demand for labor will be very elastic. Now think about this. Now you have to think about this. So think of cardiologist, right? The person, a doctor who looks after heart diseases, cardiologist, right? Then let's think of someone else like a scientist, right? I'm just listing some occupations here. Why so? You'll get to find out in a bit, right? So there's a cardiologist, there's a scientist, right? Then you have, let's say, a person who does basic stuff like receptionist, right? Then you have someone like manufacturer, what should be the word, right? Manual worker, like as I was giving you the example sometime back, construction workers and so on, right? Okay, now think about this. So Preet, if I ask you this question, let's assume that the wages, for some reason, the wages of all of these four occupations that I've listed on the screen is increasing by 10%. Out of these four occupations, for which occupation do you think that the demand will be affected the most? So let's assume there's 10% increase in the wages of cardiologist, 10%, right? So whatever he was earning, now he's earning 10% more. Similarly, there's 10% increase in the wages for scientists, 10% increase in the wages of receptionists, and 10% increase in the wages of manual workers, right? Okay, fine, sure, no worries, right? So this being said, can you guess, Preet? So the idea is that most probably it is the demand of the manual workers or the demand for the receptionists that will be affected the most due to 10% increase in wages. Why? Because these are two occupations which you can replace with technology, or perhaps a better wording would be that you can most easily replace with technology. For other occupations, I mean, it's not that easy. If you think of a heart surgery, I mean, human is still better suited compared to a machine, and people would most probably trust a human, right? Even though humans have their own disadvantages, but you're getting my point. But as far as being a receptionist is concerned, I mean, you can install a simple machine that can tell people where to go, a screen, digital screen that shows information and stuff like that. Similarly, for manual workers, I mean, we already have a lot of advanced technology, and machines can technically nowadays do a lot of construction and so on independently, right? So this is what the wage elasticity of demand, calculates, right? So let me write this down for you. So wage elasticity of labor demand, right, is a formula that calculates the responsiveness of demanded wages, right? Okay. Then for occupations which are easier technology will for occupations which are easier to be replaced with machines slash technology will have more elastic demand, and vice versa, right? Does it make sense? So please, we just talked about this, that occupations which can be more easily replaced with machines and technology will have more elastic. Okay. Okay. Right. So let's stop here for today and we'll continue from here tomorrow. Right. Okay. So I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.